Warriors provide big update on injured All-Star Andrew Wiggins. The Golden State Warriors are officially going through it on the injury front, getting dealt multiple bad hands in rapid succession recently. Of course, the big story in the Dubs corner of the basketball universe is that Stephen Curry is going to be out for a while with a shoulder subluxation. He's far from the only baller on the team's injured list, however. Entering the Warriors' Friday night bout with the Philadelphia 76ers, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins and Andre Iguodala were all listed as being out of commission. Meanwhile, Klay Thompson was listed as questionable with left knee soreness. And anytime Thompson shows up on the report, even as he's routinely injury managed, it's enough to give Dub Nation pause. Things aren't all bad for Golden State, though. Not only did Steph avoid surgery with his shoulder setback, one of the team's other All-Stars looks to be nearing his return after being out for several games. Per an announcement from the Warriors on Thursday, Wiggins' adductor injury has progressed to the point where he can resume on-court activity. So, while he's out for the Sixers game, it appears as though the former #1 overall pick will be back out there sooner rather than later. Warriors forward Andrew Wiggins, who has missed the team's last 5 games, was re-evaluated earlier today in Philadelphia, the update read. Following the evaluation, Wiggins has been cleared to participate in practices, shoot-arounds with the team. His return to play will be determined by his continued progress. Wiggins last suited up for the Warriors on December 3 against the Houston Rockets, a game that may have been his best in a Dubs uniform. In 34 minutes of play during the blowout win, the Stato Twing dropped 36 points on 14 of 19 shooting, hitting a career-high 8 threes and adding 5 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals and a block in the process. One could make the argument that he's been Golden State's best non-Steph player this season. At the least, the team has struggled when he hasn't played. For the year, the Dubs are 16.3 points per 100 possessions better when Wiggins is on the floor. And they're just 1/6 in the games he didn't play in. Warriors drop multiple spots in power rankings. After showing signs of life during the first week plus of December, the Warriors are suddenly reeling once more with mounting losses and key injuries. Consequently, they dropped 5 spots from number 10 to number 15 in Bleacher Report's latest NBA power rankings. Wrote BR's Andy Bailey. The Golden State Warriors are back under .500 after Wednesday's loss to the Indiana Pacers, but that's far from the worst news of the week. In the second half of a game in which Stephen Curry was cooking, the two-time MVP had to leave early after injuring his left shoulder. He's set to miss a few weeks, per ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. A tailspin is incoming. The Warriors are plus 8.4 points per 100 possessions with Curry on the floor and minus 9.8 without him. The Golden State Warriors have been without Andrew Wiggins for the last versus the Toronto Raptors. The Warriors announced that Wiggins would miss Sunday's game versus Toronto, making it his 7th straight absence. The Warriors rely heavily on Wiggins, especially on the defensive end, and they have certainly missed his presence over the last 6 games. Against a Toronto Raptors team that is loaded with wings, Wiggins would have been an even bigger piece for the Warriors, but they will have to find a way to win without him. Steph Curry will miss his second of likely 10-12 games, as he is expected to be sidelined for around 1 month with a left shoulder injury. 2 games below .500 on the season, the Warriors are in desperate need of wins. The Raptors are in a similar position, having underperformed themselves on the young season.